Hello everyone, I'm doing a flood gameplay this time, and it is an extra special video because today is a very good day for Americans everywhere, and the world really. Obama just got re-elected. Well, he's not in here anymore, so I'm just gonna kick him out of the party. He's sleeping. Anyway, back to flood. Yeah, the world really dodged a bullet there. If Romney lost in his own state that he was governing, that just shows you that people do not want him in charge. And he lost by a landslide too. It was something like 70 points, I think. So I'm definitely happy about that. No more having to worry about that guy becoming president. That would have been bad. Really, really bad. Here we go. And I kind of like Solace the best out of these, but apparently it's not going to be. Everyone's voting for Complex. So you can see here I'm wearing the red visor. Actually, a lot more visors to choose from now. You have Solar, Recruit, Cyan, which it changes colors depending on the angle you look at it. Then you have Blindside, which is the same thing. It's red with black depending on the way you look at it. Then you have Sunspot, which is blue and purple, fluorescent, I think it is. And then you have this, which is, it kind of looks like solid green, but when you look to the side, it kind of has like a goldish tint to it. There's a lot of customization in this, and the Spartans, I think they look a little better than they did before, but there's not much variety when choosing between the armor. It's not as much as there was in Reach. So all the armor is really just the variations of the same armor. As you see here, it's basically just your, well, you're not seeing it yet, but once it starts. And now. As you see here, it's your standard infection game mode. You start out as a human, if you're a human. And here's the difference right there, coming up quickly. Well, it's a good time to show you this now. These are the new infected. As you can see, they look completely different than they did before. There's the thruster pack ability, which playing as a flood boosts you a lot further than you would as a human. See that? Gets you around really quickly. It's kind of like Left 4 Dead this time around because you have different abilities as the flood. You can either pick thruster pack like I'm doing. You can pick Promethean vision, which lets you see through walls, or you can pick active camo to be invisible as the flood. Which, if you're camping, that'll be very useful. As you saw there, I was using the dash, which it closes distances really quickly, and it's kind of hard to survive when a flood's just barreling at you like that. See, as the humans, you have the hard light shield, Promethean vision, and camo. I use Promethean vision because I think it's the most useful. That way, even if they're crouching behind a wall, I can still see them. This looks like it's a little too easy to camp at. They might need to patch this out. Yeah, as you can see, it's a lot like the normal infection, where people group together or find high spots to like sit down and camp at, and pretty much just survive the whole time. But now it's actually a lot harder to survive as a human, because what they did is they made headshots no longer instant kill. I think it takes about 2 to 3 shots to the head to kill a flood. So rounds will definitely be quicker, just because of the fact that they're a lot more powerful, and with their thruster ability, they can close distances really easily and take you out. They don't have sprint, but since you have the thruster, you don't really need the sprint. See here, I'm going to show off a little bit of the Promethean vision. As you can see, there's none in my area, so I'm good. Yep, not for long though. Oh, there's a little lag there. See, that took about 2 shots or 3 shots to the head. They actually have shields this time around. A shotgun up close will still be a one-hit kill, of course, but the pistol, they balanced it so that you can't just sit there and snipe them at long ranges with a pistol. I'm gonna die soon. Come on, I can take it. Apparently I can. As you see, I'm in first place, so it's still good. This time I'm going to show off a little bit of the active camo. Hard light shield is kind of useless. Oh, okay, so I'm a flood. Never mind. Okay, I guess I'll show you. Oh yeah, hard light shield. Back to that point. It's kind of useless, but it's good if you're wanting to just stop one attack. See, right now I'm camping around this corner, waiting for them to come by. Since I'm invisible, they can't see me. See that? Pretty useful, actually. Just got another conversion there. Instead of saying infected, it says conversion. Like a flood conversion. And if you do this, you can still run while invisible, but you just become like slightly invisible. The best thing to do is turn invisible and crouch walk, because you're still pretty invisible, but you can still move a little faster. Apparently I tied here. See, since those games are short, the infection games, I'll be able to, flood games, I'll be able to show you 2 games instead of just showing you 1 game like I normally do. Because I have a 15-minute limit, and instead of turning them into 2 parts, I'm just going to make these as 1 video, because really I don't like putting videos into 2 parts. I don't like having people watching it and have to go find the second part. But since there are limits on my videos for HD, I have to do that. If it was a standard definition, I could have a lot longer, but with HD, I can only have 15 minutes. Unless I was a YouTube partner. In that case, I would have more. And I also have a copyright strike, so I can't really do anything with that on there. They say I have to wait 6 months, but I'm hoping I can contact YouTube and have them take it down. Because I was cooperating with them the whole time. And I never once said, like, oh no, I'm just going to keep this on my page. And I deleted it immediately. After they claimed it was a copyright strike, I just deleted it off my page. So I don't understand why it's still there. They didn't even give me a warning either. You'd think something as serious as a strike, something that, like, if you get 3 of them, then you get removed completely off of YouTube, you'd think they'd give you a warning before giving you something like that. But I guess not. I got my strike on October 24th. So the strikes, they disappear after 6 months on their own. So yeah, I won't have that by the time any new games come out. I'll still have the strike during that, but after that I'll be able to make longer videos. Whatever games are coming out in 2013. So basically Halo 4, Assassin's Creed, which I'm already making videos for, and Black Ops, which I'll probably make videos for, and DMC. Those will all be split into 15-minute segments. It sucks, but that's what I have to do. I'm gonna back out here and search again. Don't want to run out of time just trying to find a game. Well, that's good. I already found players. If you didn't already see from the previous videos, they have joining games that are already active now, because in old Halo games, every time that you would join a game, if you left the game, no one would be able to join back, so it would ruin the experience for you if you were on a team and just everyone in the team left. So you'd just be 1 on 4. and it would really take the fun out of the game there. But this one, they have joining in games that are already active, which is good and bad. It's bad because you can join a game where you're losing, which happens way too often. But mainly it's good. No longer does someone leaving the game have to affect everyone else. I don't think I'll be able to complete this match. So I have about 3 minutes left on my timer. So it's almost up to 15 minutes. I'll also have a Spartan Ops gameplay on here. The first one, the first Spartan Ops game, I'm gonna go ahead and do hard light shield just to show you. The first Spartan Ops game I do by myself, but the second two, 2 and 3, I do with 2 of my friends. I think he just dashed his way off the map. Yeah, he did. Something that I mentioned in earlier is that it doesn't really affect you guys watching the video, but whenever I play while my recorder's on, the controller, like, basically the video feed starts slowing down whenever I have my recorder on. So if I make a movement on the controller, it takes about half a second longer to respond on the TV. And when you're watching it, you don't really notice anything like that, but when I'm playing it, it's definitely noticeable. It's nothing you would visually be able to see happening. It's just something that only I can see. And I also can't play in HDMI like I like to. If you watch this video on YouTube, and I was actually watching my videos in HD just to see how they look, and they actually look better in the videos than they are while I'm recording them, because on my TV, it's a 32-inch HD TV, and I normally run HDMI cables, which are really good. They're definitely the best that you can use, but the video recorder that I use can only have component cables, like the red, blue, green, white, and red cables. So it still gets HD footage, and it does it well. It can go up to 1080i, which is about the highest level of HD. But the HDMI cables go up to 1080p, which is just one step higher. And it doesn't make that much of a difference, but you can tell that HDMI is a little crisper. Like all the details are better. The textures are more fine. Again, it's just one of those things that when you're watching the video, it doesn't really matter. Like, you don't really notice it, but it's something that I notice while making it. I don't know where these flood are. Oh, there they are. They're in the middle. I'm sitting here just running around the map, and not a single flood has tried to attack me. One thing I hope is that they released more game modes. Like, the game modes they have right now are fine. I think they have 9 or 10 game modes, and they're really diverse. It's not like variations of each game mode. There's Oddball, Regicide, which is like King Free-for-All. There's Oddball, Regicide, Infinity Slayer, Big Team Infinity Slayer. There's Dominion, which I've shown in my previous videos. Something also good is that they've taken out... Oh, never mind. Sorry, guy. They've taken out, for the most part, they've taken out friendly fire. Like, right now they're shooting me because I accidentally hit them. But, for the most part, like in Infinity Slayer, they took off friendly fire, where the only way you can kill each other on your own team is by running them over. So it makes it a lot better to play, knowing that people who spam and do stuff like that, like troll you. They can't just sit there and kill you on purpose. Oh, I need to stop this video now. running up on my time limit. Alright, that's the end of this video. I'll see you on the next one.